4 terms. School makes me feel. You'll find words like suicidal, depressed, stressed out. But it doesn't have to be like this. We don't have to close schools. We don't have to mandate all this testing. We don't have to have educators that are underpaid and undervalued. We don't have to have kids that hate going to school. It doesn't have to be like this. So my credo to you and my plea is that it really takes people on the ground. I think it's going to take a number of joint actions. So I've been going around, fortunately. I've been able to go to great schools around the country. So I was just, a few weeks ago, I was in Philadelphia. It's called the Sustainability Workshop School, founded by a man named Simon Hogger. And this is actually it's a pilot program for about 30 high school seniors. And they take them for about 3 comprehensive Philadelphia high schools, so fairly poor, disadvantaged kids. And they bring them to the school for senior year, essentially, for this year-long program. And it's amazing what these kids can accomplish once they're given the freedom and the autonomy. The educators, well paid, well respected, they're just fading in the background. They're just helping along in the process. And they love it there because the kids they have the reins of their learning. They're taking the control. They're driving the engine. And the educators are just there to help them along, facilitate the process, be a mentor and a guide. And I think that role is what we need to shift and transform into. So schools like the Sustainability Workshop, which is actually going to turn into a full-fledged high school next year with about 300 students, where kids are doing projects. I was speaking to some of the students, and when I walked into the school, there's 2 kids working on building a go-kart. There's a girl who's tending to her compost pile of worms. Down the hall, there's a group of four kids who are working on a sustainability magazine, and across the hallway, there's a student who's working on an eco-friendly fashion line. So these are kids who are doing real work. And I think that makes a huge difference in their lives. And even most importantly, you can monetize that. You can actually sell those clothes. You can sell that go-kart. And it not only helps the students, but it helps the entire school. So once kids are doing real work, once they're doing real problems, not only are they engaged, but educators are engaged. And they love school much more. So I want to go to Dave and really ask him, what are some of those great models of schooling, and what have you seen what great teachers have done?